So, my friend and I decided to try out Dungeons and Dragons, but here's the catch. We did it in Minecraft. Let's just say it was insane. This is the story of two idiots. Just suck me already, come on.
I'm stuck. Help.
You're fine,
Help.
Rex. Rex, you're fine. A dragon. And sarcasm.
I'll try not to say anything too embarrassing.
Oh, did you click sarcasm again?
This really hurts so bad, actually buying something from the Minecraft marketplace. We load into the map. Oh wait, you thought it was that simple? You see this guy right here.
What are you doing?
Me? Just hanging around.
It took him a whole 30 minutes to load into the map. Anyways, the first thing we saw when we loaded into the map, we were greeted to a very important rule right in front of us, which we're totally not going to break. Wait, I look sick, Rex. Ever. A selfie time. Starting the map, we are greeted by this fellow right here. Let's just call them Alex. And they are the dungeon master, and they're gonna teach us everything we need to know about Dungeons and Dragons.
Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one.
It's time to pick our class. Like any classic RPG game out there, there are 4 different classes in this map, including paladins, barbarians, wizards, and rogues, each with their own unique abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. I wonder which one I'm going to pick.
Or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high. Blast bad guys.
Oh wait, I'm a wizard. I guess I'm a wizard now. As for Rex, he chose the mighty class of rogue.
Rogue. Wait,
Just hanging around.
Next up, we have to assign our stat points, which control various aspects of your gameplay and your dice rolls. Just look at this beauty. Remember this for later. 6 points in intellect. I'm smart. Epic cutscene and mood setting time.
The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir Asalisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesized chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents.
oh.
I understood half of that.
We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations.
The story has officially begun, and let me just say, we look absolutely sick. Don't mind us already breaking the important rule of not going into third person though.
Do it, I'm gonna do it. Ah, okay, you can't do anything.
But we make our way to our first stop, Eric. But hold up. Before we continue in this video, from this point onwards, there's going to be a lot of story dialogue, which I'll be summarizing since I don't want this video to be literally a year long. But getting back into the story, we meet up with Eric and we find out that we're doing some errands for our father. We also find out that we're actually called Katria.
Old age doesn't seem to agree with him.
I still don't know how to pronounce it right. But apparently, people are also going missing in the village. But we don't care about that. So we're off to have lunch with our family.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Take care, Eric.
Boy, stop shooting people. What?
I'm sorry, I'm trigger happy. I've got training in FPS games, alright? Bam!
You hear voices from inside your house.
Once we arrived at our home, we heard some mysterious talking from inside. And what would any normal person do? Well, of course, we decided to eavesdrop. And we found out that something truly weird is happening to the people of the area. So we waited for our cue and...
FBI, open
Talk
up.
to me. There's something we need to discuss. Heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Whole Kelsit family is gone now.
Wait a minute. A whole family gone? I get if it was 1 or 2 people, but really a whole family? Come on, try to make it a bit more believable. Not the Kelsit family.
Who?
Who?
She's
Exactly.
asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
And don't. Just don't. Simple.
Then don't say.
See, she gets me. So anyways, basically we have to go and find this guy that I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. And honestly, what's wrong with him? Why do we have to do it ourselves? Like, honestly, he doesn't look injured.
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
Do you know who I am? Proceeds to click sarcasm. Now begins the classic gameplay tutorial, where the basic combat gameplay is explained to us. But I also find out I have this unique ability called magic missiles, which are pretty cool. Oh my goodness, it looks sick! As well as the Gandalf's None Shall Pass move. I'm pretty happy about that one. None Shall Pass! Once we're done, we are greeted by Katria's mother, who is worried about us and gives us an item called a Wayfinder, which, as its name implies, shows you the way. Yeah, pretty simple. We should really thank her. Sarcasm goes brrrr.
Even though we haven't seen any real monsters around here in a decade,
Imagine
you
this
never
affects the
know.
outcome and we're just
You
like
might have to
being
run
like
away from a
douches to
thoroughly
everyone.
annoyed deer. Or you might have to find a new place to sleep at night if you keep up the attitude.
You too. Totally not foreshadowing here.
Back in one piece.
Oh, would you look at the time? Adventure time. Let's go. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, now adventure time. Barrels. Oh, you can't go into random people's house. This is not Pokemon. No.
This is sad.
Just hanging around.
What a lovely day. Oh no. Idiots versus Gobbo. That was pretty easy. Moving on, we meet our most dangerous enemies, elves.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help.
You're fine,
Help.
Rex. Rex, you're
Oh
fine. Rex. Okay, I'll just be leaving.
We do not talk about that.
We round the corner when we spot it, a chest, and with the most energy I've seen from him, Rex and I race to see who is first to obtain the chest. Who's gonna get to it first, huh?
Got it.
No! No! With that crushing defeat behind me, we find our way onto an impressively large cave entrance.
Unless this Wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den.
What's an owlbear?
Heading inside, we find our next major story beat.
What do you mean? What was that sound? Oh,
That'd be a dragon.
voice acting. There you go.
Yo, that face.
What was that?
The coin's coming our way. Let's steal. Let's steal.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endan Dravair, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your
I
flesh.
did nothing,
Recoil.
T. I did nothing.
The coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body.
I'm here to save it.
Other than your body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The physical pain abates, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic, and then, finally, dark.
What happened? Where is...
See, the dragon saved.
Who are you? What have you done to me?
Oh.
I don't know.
Answer me.
Please, stop. Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am...
We awake with a mysterious voice in our brains, and it is none other than oh, oof, here we go again. Endandravir. Let's just call him Andy from here, and now he is living rent-free in our heads due to his soul getting sucked out of his body, with it being stored in a coin, and we just so happen to touch it with our protagonist powers. Nut. Wait, did I really just write nut in my script? Oh well. But before we figured out what to do with Andy, there is a smell of smoke in the air. Ominous.
Do you smell smoke?
I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time.
We rush back to the village, only to see that it's up in flames, with even Rex catching on fire. Lucky for him, I was there to put him out with my handy dandy staff. Back to the topic, we make our way to our house, only to find that it is being destroyed, with no signs of survivors. Who needs a new place to sleep tonight? Now, Katria's mom. Suddenly, or should I say slowly, we are ambushed by cultists.
Figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left.
Okay, that's actually
scurrying
creepy
about
though.
like rats.
Look at the face.
Well,
Yeah.
We can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful. So you will have to come with us.
What have you done to my home?
Never.
Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
I'm very strong. Wait, are you even protecting yourself?
Yeah. Some card hit marker sounds later, we defeated the cultist Slacky just in time for Katria to have a mental breakdown during a lover's quarrel with Andy.
Ayo.
Stop it already. Look, a lot has happened all at once.
Once the drama is over, Andy comes up with a game plan. Restore him to his own body while finding out where the totally not dead villagers have been taken.
If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
To achieve these goals, we need knowledge. So, we are heading to the city called Candlekeep. But first...
Knowledge in Faerun, that I am aware of anyhow.
Rex, I forgot you can't
Or
swim!
cure, or be able to divine,
Did you jump in the water?
and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me.
After experiencing top-notch skills, we head to this random card guy. Where's this card person? How did you survive? Tell us. So obviously you were here, so what happened?
Just hanging around.
Just a script quick, I'm using this meme too much. That makes it funny, right? I shouldn't have read it out loud. Quickly, think of something quick. Button.
After nearly 2 weeks of walking, leaving over 100 miles of the coast road behind you, Candlekeep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details. Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
Remember, Candlekeep is the home of the Avowed, the greatest scholars on the continent. Be respectful, follow their rules, and try not to let anything too uncivilized come out of your mouth.
Hold up. You know where I'm going with this?
I'll try not to say anything too embarrassing.
Oh, did you click sarcasm again?
That
Jess,
feels
We
good.
need these people, and some of them can be prickly, even pompous. It is what can happen when you are at the front of your field or the pinnacle of your craft.
I should really stop.
Speaking from experience, are we?
My pride
Yeah,
and
well, that's
confidence is
sarcasm again.
justified, as is
Basically.
theirs, albeit to a lesser extent.
Right, only
Learned the
sarcasm
value of
somewhere.
humility, though. Huh.
Humility is for the weak, the unremarkable, and for those who care about what others think of them. You cannot possibly believe that I am any of those.
As we set off towards the castle, we notice a new power that we have received. I've got a fireball.
Yeah, I got a fireball too. Oh, we're gonna boop first. Boop, boop. Ow.
Ow. Take this, Rex. After blowing ourselves up, we casually just break the rules once again by going into third person. A selfie time. We find an abandoned farm, have some fun,
Reason to do so.
Rex, I discovered something. And find this absolute gremlin.
We're starting to wonder if you'd actually stop to talk.
So Scratch tells us that we won't be able to head into the city. Why, you might ask? Well, it's simple. People have been going missing, so the city is kind of in a lockdown.
Farms you pass by, for example.
Don't ask about the crops. Do not ask about the crops. So how do we get in? Identity fraud. What? Identity fraud. Let me explain. So to get into the city, we are going to need a resident pass. And where are we going to get that? Remember that farm we found?
Good reason to do so.
Anyways, we need to bring documents back to Scratch, and for a small fee, he'll commit identity fraud for us. Speaking about that fee, it's time to show my charisma. Remember this for later.
How much
You'll do
strength
this
do
for free, otherwise I'm reporting you to the guards.
you? No!
Yeah, let's move on from that. Oh, look a horse.
Did we just steal a horse? Oh, you also stole one.
Ending up back at the farm, we are suddenly attacked by scarecrows?
Malicious intention.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it.
Just
Explode.
tear it apart.
Breaking news, we have tried to break the map once again. Hey Rex, we could sleep. You want to sleep in some random person's bed?
Let's break the game.
And it worked. It did work. It worked. Suckers. After that, we cleaned up the remaining scarecrows, wondering why there are so many scarecrows protecting the crops from seagulls.
Okay,
What's
that's
things
all.
doing on a farm? I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection. Not much, I guess.
But before that thought could be processed, we get flashbanged by our friend Andy.
Different.
Oh, what?
Huh?
Okay, what's going on?
And now we can see magic. Cool. Moving on. The barn is open. Inside we climb a ladder and find a chest containing the documents we need. And don't get me started on keeping important documents in a barn with onions. But more importantly, onions. Psst, kid. Psst, kid, you want some onions?
No, get this thing out of. I wanted to explode it.
Don't worry, there's a lot where that comes from.
Don't worry. When I eat it, this is what happens.
Oh, Rex. Oh, gross. We're getting too old for this. Back at the Gremlin, he gets to work committing identity fraud.
Ah, is that a bit of legal documentation I see there?
Maybe.
And smell? Just give me the goods and wait a bit.
The sound though.
And here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Just don't let any wizards near it. They get curious, they've probably got spells or something that can sniff out a forgery.
And then leaves with speed that puts Sonic to shame. What? He ran into the wall. Now we can finally enter the city with the majestic horse. Don't mind me.
Please.
No, my horse! I will miss you, my horse. We hand over our resident certificate, only to be disgraced.
Watching him scrunch up his nose, the cursory inspection might have to do with not wanting to put his face too close to the smell of rancid onion.
It's good onions, come on!
I wonder where we got those.
And then they just blow up the door. Okay, let me set the scene. The doors open, and we see a large open square filled with many people in a beautiful area. And what's the first thing we do? Buy weapons, obviously. Apprentice staff. A wooden staff for mages and training cut from the garnet tree. Would you like to buy? Yeah, buddy. Now with a newly acquired housing utility item, I am ready to take on the world. I've got a broom, Rex. I've got a broom. I can sweep the ground. You like my broom, by the way?
Wait, actually, it's just a broom. Ain't
We find an inn and head inside, where we find a chest. And in less than 4 minutes in the city, we have already stooped to steal in. Moving the story forward, we head to the gate of the inner area, where all the smart people are located.
I wish to speak with one of the researchers.
Long story short, they won't allow us in without an appointment. So we could lie. Rex, there is a charisma check.
Okay.
For 18. If I roll a nat 20, I will still fail. We decided not to do that. Now we need to find another way in.
Do you happen to know where we could find a rare or unique book?
No. Distasteful as this may be, we might have to find another dubiously legal way around this problem.
Now you're talking. Onwards to the sewers. Wow, this is a very convenient place for the sewers, huh? We head into the sewers, only to find that it's actually connected to a catacomb underneath the city.
What I have heard of. Catacombs, vaults, labs.
Sparkles.
Much of the work and knowledge of the Avowed is down here, it seems.
Where we find a big, shiny door. My game senses are telling me it's essential. Andy stops us to tell us something important.
Wait, look at that. On the ground.
There's
Where?
Nothing
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Helpful.
The rest of this place is a riot of grime and muck, child, yet this path is almost spotless.
Oh.
I would be willing to bet half of my entire horde that a gelatinous cube has come this way.
A what now?
An oozing monster that
Why?
inhabits places like this. Some people and more intelligent creatures keep them as witless guardians and janitors. The things absorb and dissolve any animal or plant
Plant material, huh?
material they touch as a way of eating. They cannot dissolve metals and other non-living things, though, so they can carry the equipment and goods of whomever they have eaten for some time.
Whomever? As in
As in
people?
people?
Of
Yeah.
course. Do not be dense, child. Now follow this trail. You might find something interesting floating in the cube's body. Just be careful, though, as they can be transparent and thus easy to overlook.
You just walk into it.
We round the corner to see it. A giant slime, where something interesting happens.
A maintenance worker of one of the Avowed.
I exploded it for you.
We saw earlier. Just don't let the creature suck you up. Please?
Too late for that. Just sucked me already, come on. We get the key, go back the door, and open it. Inside, Andy gives us a little bit of a pep talk.
Right, well,
Look at this guy.
That's good.
He ate a little too much.
Oh,
Looks
be not
good.
so dramatic. You could find much worse before we are done here. I have
Can I
heard
eat
tell
Diane?
that there are guardians
No.
and occasional escaped experiments down here, though that may just be rumor.
Wow, thanks. The possibility of even greater danger certainly sets my mind at ease. Thanks, Fire.
Now with that insightful knowledge, we head into the main part of the catacomb. But first, we find a chest. Gamer instinct activate. It's gonna
Chest,
be
there's a
booby
trap.
trap.
What?
Yep.
Called it.
Classic.
Yo, I crit hit it so much.
Good job.
I want the key. We obtain a key and open a gate. Land seagulls! What does that have to do with the catacombs? Land seagulls! Oh, there's rats! Rex, get the rats! Find some skeletons. This way,
What's
Rex.
this book up here? Oh, but there's a book. It says, Scubs is puny. Yep, I believe that.
What? No, never. And another slime where I try to get eaten. Can I get sucked? Hello.
No.
Remember that we have some unassigned skill points. You are going to fix that your negative charisma, right? I am smart. Fight, kids.
Oh, there's all 10 of them. Squish, squishy, squish. You gotta like the squish.
Fight a nightmare creature.
What? He did a backflip. This is literally like an alien, something you see out of like the Predator movies or something.
I'll blow it up.
Ow, he just
Easy,
came to-
puny, weak thing. Try to get eaten again. I keep shooting it. I don't think it can suck you once you hit it.
Yeah.
Again. I'm not weird. You are. Jump into a pit of skeletons.
Oh.
Jump. Shut up. Don't worry.
Spread
I got
out.
this. Ah, puny
Okay.
weaklings. Boss battle time. Yeah, I love the atmosphere, by the way, Rex.
Well, unfortunately, it seems that this ensorcelled armor is tied to
Do you mind?
powerful dispelling magic at your disposal that you have neglected to mention.
I do.
You will have to defeat this thing to undo the seal over the door.
You're saying I have to fight a piece of armor with no obvious weaknesses, or even a person inside to take out? Let me guess, I have to just beat it into a useless hunk of metal. Kinda like
Just
the
push it
Scarecrow.
out.
Precisely.
Let's just push it.
I'm really starting to hate constructs.
Oh!
Oh, Rexy hurts. I think we cheesed it, though. Goodbye. Finally, that was quick. Can you even call that a boss? We become gremlins ourselves. Yeah. Perfect. And finally, we leave the sewer, where something totally unexpected happens.
Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison
Do you
cell.
know who I am? We get found out and then cornered. But due to plot armor, we find out that the higher-ups want to meet us. So we are off to the castle on the hilltop. Do you know who I am?
Do you know
Not attempt
who
to
he
deviate from
is? Me either. He just kind of followed me around.
I'm the great Scubs Dini. We make it to the castle where we are briefly distracted by lights.
That is far enough.
Oh.
You know me.
I am here. What are your other 2 wishes?
Wishes? I don't, Good one.
Apparently, we tripped a whole bunch of detection traps. I didn't think Rex's gas was that bad. Getting back to topic, we piqued his interest, and so he cast a magic spell on us. A truth spell.
Why did you sneak into the inner wall?
But the emerald door wouldn't let us through.
Yes, that much was implied. So what exactly are you?
So we choose to tell him about Cranky Andy.
I am sharing my body with a rather cranky dragon, and we both really like to fix that.
That actually confirms one of my hypotheses. It also poses a lot more questions, but that's gratifying at least.
We come to a deal where he will help us clear our criminal charges, and we go to this clock tower where...
There have been reports of monsters going in and out as they please. It is probably safe to assume that Adro is now dead.
Wow.
Sad as that.
And get a book.
What's the book I'm looking for?
The last written work of the late and great Archmage Mordenkainen. The Planeswalker's Guide, Interplanar Travel and its Effects on Spellcraft. Excellent! Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation. Until then, try not to die.
Well, there you have it, our first adventure into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. I hope you enjoyed. Now, let me just beg for a few seconds. It took me an incredibly long time to edit and record, so please subscribe, share, and I don't know, maybe become a channel member. Just for reference, is Baldur's Gate 3 still a thing? Because I started making this video around when it released, so yeah, it's been a while. But the journey does not end here. I have enough for part 2. Would you like to see it? Anyways, you made it this far. Here are some bonus clips as a thank you. We really don't learn lessons. Okay, is there anything we can steal? There's a chest, Rex. Oh, a lot of
so we are actually still.
gold coins, invincibility potion. Thank you.
Wait, does he want the rotten?
Oh yeah, maybe he wants the onion.
You sure you don't want the onion, dude?
You want the
You
onion?
know you can have another onion.
Here's another.
Yeah, we know you like an onion.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah,
Take
here's another
another.
one.
Rex, those beasts in the tower have nothing against us. We just drop one of these. They'll run for the highlands.
They stand no chance against me and my onion breath.
Oh, Rex, you should get that checked out.
Oh.
This is NPC behavior right there, boys.